Who did you kill?
Not people.
You crazy son of a bitch!
You know that brutal 6-minute alley fight in They Live? That's the short version. Director John Carpenter cut another 5 minutes out of it. The real fight was almost 11 minutes long. That film is hiding secrets everywhere. The director said it was a documentary, and he was not joking. The truth is hidden in plain sight. These are 12 conspiracy-level facts you won't believe about They Live. Number 12. The film was hijacked by real villains. The most dangerous secret about They Live is not in the movie. It happened in the real world. In the 2010s, a dark theory started to spread on the worst parts of the internet. Neo-Nazi and anti-Semitic groups began claiming They Live was their movie. They claimed the aliens were not just yuppies or capitalists. They claimed the aliens were a secret code. This hateful idea spread so fast and so far that John Carpenter himself had to get involved. This was no longer a movie, it was a real-life feud. On January 4th, 2017, Carpenter went on Twitter to fight back. He posted a message to the world, and he did not hold back. He wrote, "They Live is about yuppies and unrestrained capitalism. It has nothing to do with Jewish control of the world, which is slander and a lie." The director was forced to fight real-life monsters who were twisting his art. But before that, he had to fight the monsters in the suits, the studio bosses. Number 11. The film was a real attack.
Not nice.
This movie was not just science fiction, it was a political assault. Director John Carpenter was disgusted by 1980s America. He saw the rise of yuppie culture. He saw the rich getting richer while homeless camps grew larger. He said he was disgusted by what America had become and believed there was brain death in the country. Carpenter's anger was so real, he confirmed the movie's conspiracy. He said the premise of They Live was that the Reagan Revolution was run by aliens from another galaxy. He was not hiding his anger. He was not making a metaphor. He was pointing a finger at the people in charge and calling them monsters. Carpenter was ready for war, but the studio bosses tried to stop him. They didn't want him to attack the rich. They had a much dumber and much more suspicious idea. Number 10. The studio wanted cannibals. John Carpenter got ridiculous notes from the studio executives. They read his script and had one big problem. They did not want the aliens to be capitalists. They weren't afraid of the monsters, they were afraid of the truth. One Universal executive read the script, turned to Carpenter and asked, "Where's the threat in that? We all sell out every day." The executive basically admitted he was one of them. Carpenter was so shocked by this, he put that exact line into the finished movie. The studio tried to gut the entire film. They wanted to hide the real message. Their big idea was to make the movie safer. They told Carpenter, "Why don't you make them cannibals from outer space?" They wanted to change the enemy from rich bosses to silly space monsters. Carpenter ignored them. He knew this story was too important. It was so secret, he could not even put his own name on the script. Number 9. Carpenter hid his real name. If you look at the writing credits for They Live, you'll not see the name John Carpenter. You will see the name Frank Armitage. This was not just a fake name, it was a secret code. The name Frank Armitage comes from a character in a story by one of Carpenter's favorite writers, H.P. Lovecraft. This is not a coincidence. Lovecraft wrote horror stories about a hidden world. He wrote about gods who were once on Earth and are now coming back. By using this name, Carpenter was telling us a secret. He was telling us They Live is not a sci-fi movie. It is a Lovecraftian horror story. The world underneath is real, and the monsters are already here. Carpenter had his secret story. Now he needed a hero, but he refused to hire a normal Hollywood actor. He went to a wrestling match instead. Number 8. The casting feud. The studio wanted a huge movie star. Their first choice was Kurt Russell, who had worked with Carpenter on other movies, but there was a problem. Russell was busy making the movie Tequila Sunrise. So Carpenter went to WrestleMania 3. There he met a professional wrestler named Roddy Piper. Carpenter did not want a movie star. He wanted someone real. He wanted to make a statement. And if you're the kind of person who loves digging through Hollywood's lost secrets, the forgotten clues, and the wild what-if stories, then don't just sit back. Hit that like button so we know you're one of the real film detectives. And while you're at it, subscribe. We uncover hidden movie history every single week. Number 7. The star was a real-life drifter. John Carpenter cast Roddy Piper for one very specific reason. In Carpenter's own words, unlike most Hollywood actors, Roddy has life written all over him. Piper was not a pretty boy. He had lived a hard life. He had been a real-life drifter, just like the character he was about to play. He was the perfect choice to play the hero. He was the perfect choice, but Carpenter gave this perfect hero a name that was a secret, a very dark joke. Number 6. The hero's name means nothing.
Denver, Colorado. Worked there for 10 years. And things just seem to dry up.
Roddy Piper's character is a mystery. He has no past, he has no family. He is only named in the credits. His name is Nada. This is the secret. In Spanish, nada means nothing. This was 100% on purpose. Piper himself explained the code. He said the character is nothing so that you, the audience, can fill in the blank. Piper said Nada is every one of you. He's not a superhero. He's the universal everyday person. He is the nothing that the rich and powerful aliens step on every day. Nada was a nothing who was about to become a somebody, and he was armed with one of the most famous lines in movie history. Number 5. The bubblegum line was a wrestling secret.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
Nada was armed with one of the most famous lines in movie history. I've come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum. For decades, fans thought this line came from the video game Duke Nukem, but that is a lie. Duke Nukem stole it from They Live. But here's the real conspiracy. John Carpenter did not write that line. Roddy Piper did. It was an ad-lib. As a pro wrestler, Piper was a master of trash talk, known as promos. He kept a secret notebook full of one-liners to use on his opponents. The bubblegum line was one of them. John Carpenter confirmed it. He said Piper had a bunch of lines written down. He liked that one and he put it in the movie. Still here? Then you're clearly the kind of fan who loves the thrill of an unsolved mystery. Hit that like button, tap subscribe, and stay tuned because next week we are exposing a celebrity feud so big it shut down an entire set. Number 4. The 6-minute beating. Piper's wrestling background was not just for talking. He used it in the most infamous scene in the film. A fight scene so long and so brutal it became terrifyingly real. The alley fight in They Live is a legend. It is almost 6 minutes long. It is just Roddy Piper and his co-star Keith David beating each other up over a pair of sunglasses. This was not an accident. Carpenter was obsessed with an old John Wayne movie called The Quiet Man, which had a very long fight scene. Carpenter made Roddy Piper watch that movie. Then, he told him they were going to make one that was even longer. They rehearsed the fight for weeks in John Carpenter's own backyard. Piper, the pro wrestler, had to teach David, the trained actor, how to take a punch. But the fake punches looked too fake on camera. Piper got frustrated. He finally turned to Keith David and said, "Listen, Keith, just hit me. From here and down, just hit me." This was not a movie fight, it was a real beating. Carpenter confirmed it. He said there's real contact and they're beating the hell out of each other. But if you think this 6-minute beating was just about sunglasses, you missed the real conspiracy. The fight itself has a dark hidden meaning. Number 3. The fight had a secret meaning.
Your family's life.
You couldn't even save your own!
I'm giving you a choice.
Why is the fight so long? It stops the whole movie. It is brutal and it is hard to watch. For decades, fans have argued that the fight is a secret message. It shows the working class, Piper and David, fighting and destroying each other. They are too busy beating each other up to aim their anger at the real enemy, the rich aliens who are watching them. But the secret is even deeper. It is not just about sunglasses, it is about the painful truth. Keith David's character, Frank, does not want to see the truth. He has a family. He can't afford to know. He wants to stay asleep. The fight is not a fight, it's an intervention. It is the painful, brutal 6-minute process of forcing someone to wake up. The tool for that intervention was the sunglasses, and that tool is now real. Number 2, the sunglasses are now real.
What's your problem?
The tool for waking up was the sunglasses. In the movie, they are simple. They show the hidden world. They turn everything black and white and reveal a secret message. Obey, consume, conform. That was supposed to be science fiction, but in 2018, it became real. An artist named Ivan Cash invented the IRL glasses, which stands for in real life. The glasses are designed to look exactly like the ones from They Live. But they do not show you aliens. They do something much crazier. They block all LCD and LED screens. The glasses use a special trick. By rotating the polarized lens 90 degrees, all the light from televisions, computers, and digital billboards is blocked. When you put them on, all the screens around you look like they're turned off. You are literally filtering out the advertisements, just like in the movie. The real-life glasses block the screens. But the message from the movie? They escaped the film years earlier and started a real-life art cult. Number 1. The Obey signs started a real-life cult. The most famous image from They Live is the simple black and white sign that just says, "Obey." Have you ever seen a sticker or a t-shirt with that word in a giant's face? That is the work of an artist named Shepard Fairey. Fairey is now one of the most famous artists in the world. He is the man who made the iconic Barack Obama Hope poster. But his entire career and his billion-dollar Obey clothing line was built on They Live. He has admitted his whole Obey campaign was directly inspired by the film, but he did not just take the Obey slogan. He took the other secrets too. In the movie, Nada looks at a dollar bill. Instead of "In God We Trust," the bill reads, "This is your God." Shepard Fairey used that slogan too. The movie's secret message became a real-world brand. So which of these They Live secrets shocked you the most? Or did we miss a hidden fact that you know? Drop your theories in the comments below. And hey, if you've ever felt like you're the only one who sees the truth, prove it by smashing that subscribe button. We are all out of bubblegum.